All right, let's go. Let's go. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. What's good? What's good? It's been a minute, but we back. You see on the bottom of the screen. I mean, well, it's breaking news right now. We got some news we want to break. Listen, we're going to get back into our regularly scheduled flow here in a little bit. All right, good. I can see that battery over there is good. Please, if you would, share this out. If it's your first time here, please go ahead and hit that follow button so that whenever we continually do this, you will be in La Casa. You feel what I'm saying? So please go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that share button. I got some news from you people today. We're going to be talking about the situation that is going on out in Louisiana with the jailbreak out there. If you haven't heard about that, I don't know where you've been. You've been under a rock somewhere, but there was an escape that took place back on May 16th, and we're still talking about it, where 10 inmates, and I mean 10 of them, 10 inmates were able to escape from this New Orleans jail. Now, the story has been, has been going and unpacking it and coming all kinds of different ways for the last couple days. And so I've been following it, and I thought this would be over quickly, but then we got a curveball thrown at us where this one of the inmates, one of the last two, there's only 2 inmates that are still on the lam right now. But the last 2 inmates that are out there on the lam, one of them did a video, and we're going to I'm gonna watch that video with y'all today. I've been watched it a couple times, but I'm gonna watch it, do a little breakdown of it, because I still think he's guilty of sin. Now, you broke out of jail, that's one thing. He came with some evidence, or what this guy is saying is evidence that he's innocent, and the big part of it is that he said he was let out of the jail. Now, this jail down in New Orleans, and I don't know, I guess parishes broke down like counties. Maybe I should have researched that before I got on here, but this is the sheriff of that particular jail where this jailbreak took place. And this sheriff right here, she has been under fire, of course, because you got 10 inmates that escaped from your jail. Not only did they escape from the jail, they had like a 10-hour head start. You know what I mean? This was really, 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 really strange. And again, the young man, Anton Massey, who you guys will see in a second when we bring this video up, he has some interesting things to say. Now, he had some things to say that, again, if you're easily triggered by somebody else's opinion, this is not the video, because I'm giving you my opinion on what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. And this is going to be an interesting video right here, that we're going to break down here. But again, I need you guys to hit the like button. If you can hear me clearly, that's the first thing. I'm just sitting over here rambling and talking and all this. Can you hear me? If you can hear me clearly, please hit the like button. It don't cost nada. Okay, do that for your boy, boy, all the time, boy, all the time. We're breaking it down. We're breaking it down. We're breaking it down. Do me a favor and hit that like button. Now, and if you heard about this, tell me what you heard about it. In the comment section, tell me what you heard about it. Again, this is Mr. Massey right here. Let's slow down, Mr. Massey. You want to get up there and just start talking. And there's a lot of things about this video that, man, let me check this out. Check this out. I got sound, but it's not the sound that I'm supposed to have. That's the one thing. It sounds awful. And that's why right there. That is why. That is why. That is why. Right there. But that still shouldn't have affected that. But anyway, man, we're going to break down this Massey video. Let me see if this sounds better. And that's why right there. That is why. All right, boom. That is why.
Take the shit however it come, man. The multiply.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've been live, so y'all please bear with the boy. But again, let me set this up right here so I can cut this out and be able to use it. Let's switch out of this right here. And let's go to this camera right here. And again, hey guys, welcome. And we're getting ready to break down this video of one of the escaped convicts from one of the escaped guys from Louisiana state prison, Louisiana. I guess it was a county jail, the city jail that was run by this young lady right here, who is the sheriff down there in New Orleans, in that parish or that district or however that is broken down. But that's who is in charge over there, and she was in charge when 10 inmates were able to, let me find that video right there. 10 inmates were able to leave out of the jail. Now, this video is interesting to me because Massey says that he was let out. Okay. In the video, the guy claims that he was let out and things are bigger than what we can see. And listen, he had a lot of good points. Let me rephrase that. Not a lot of good points. He had a lot of interesting points, things that, you know what I mean? That's interesting. Now, does it make me say he's innocent? No, it doesn't do that. Not quite. But it makes me say that's interesting. Now, he asked for some help from some really powerful people, and I thought that was interesting. We'll see if any of those people reach back out to him. One of those persons being Donald Trump, the president of the United States. I guess he said Donald Trump just pardoned NBA YoungBoy and just pardoned Larry Hoover. So, as the young people say, he had to shoot his shot. And so we'll see how that works out for him. Again, this is a video of, I'm trying to find another video, guys, for you, because of course, I am super prepared for this right now. I don't know what that is right there. You'll see. Good, it won't load. All right, so let's get into this video. Convict right here, my man Massey.
Get out the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail.
All right, somebody need to let me know if you can hear this. Hit the like button, hit the comment in there. I can hear you clearly. Boom, I just seen this online. Shout out to my cousin Jamitra Hannah. She's now officially the girls varsity head coach over there in Waccamaw. That's a big move right there. That's a big move right there. Shout out to the Waccamaw family over there. Y'all got a good one. I have to say that. Let me get this off screen right here real fast and give that its proper due. No doubt, Georgetown County, Waccamaw. You guys just picked up a great coach, great basketball person. So you guys should be happy with what you get over there. I promise you. Again, shout out, cuz I'm cranking things back up. I've been coaching softball or helping coach softball. I think I've been coaching. I've just been out there, but yeah, that's big right there, man. Waccamaw Warriors, man. Got an Andrews High legend again. Let me drop one for cuz. I had to bring the bombs back out. Man. But right now, let me stay on task, Ken. This guy right here, and Mr. Massey, is giving us a breakdown of, this is one of the two inmates that is still on the lam right here, and this video was dropped yesterday, and so let's do a little listen. Let me know if you can hear it, if it's loud enough, because I think it was recorded low, you know what I mean, but nonetheless, let's try and get this done.
I'm one of the ones that was let out the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as
that man said he was one of the ones that was let out.
Why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here and St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery.
He says second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, second-degree something involving strangulation, domestic abuse battery. Okay, and that's in addition to the charges that he already just said about. Okay, let's not forget that. Go.
Violation of protective order, right?
Violation of a protective order, right? That's key. These are key points, guys. This is why we need to break this down, because this video is going viral. Now, what it is doing is humanizing the young man. We'll see if it plays out for him, because he makes a plea for help, and we'll see how that translates. If it actually turns into help for him. Let's see.
On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here.
All right. He says this is a district attorney drop form. I blew that up. There's no such thing as a district attorney drop form. So I don't know.
And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in Santana, right, and I was on a regular.
All right, so he's saying that this young lady that he was on these charges that he talked about earlier for, he's saying that that girl signed an affidavit saying that this girl that he dated saying that he didn't do, you know, XYZ. He didn't do the things that he is charged for.
Of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in Santana, right, and I was on a regular domestic charge, right. So
What is a regular domestic charge? Somebody get in the comment section, let me know. I would love to have a CEO come up and help me break this thing down.
They put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said,
so he was on parole for something else. Now, keep in mind, this guy right here has escaped from jail 4 times. He's good at it. And now he's making mixtapes.
once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish.
All right. This is a key part right here that I need people to listen to. He said they said that he raped. Okay? And it's quick to push it off on they again his whole premise is that everybody's corrupt except him with the tattoos on the face.
And in all these parishes, the same woman here. It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this.
All right, hold on. I don't know if y'all are noticing this. This man on the run, right? He's supposed to be on the run. And they done arrested about 13, 14 people for helping, you know, the other guys. And my man is in a fresh jumpsuit, got on a fresh watch. Like, I'm like, you on the run and you like, you know what I mean? You get up, you get your jewelry on, you get right before you get in the camera. He looked fresh and clean, well fed, rested. Let's go.
Grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted.
Okay, he says, now this is what I want y'all to listen to. This is where, again, two things can be right at the same time. Two things can be right and wrong. Both, you know, like, listen to what he says right here.
Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she.
Now, the girl that he's saying, Diamond, he's saying that she went to the police, signed an affidavit saying that the charges that they had against him, that she filed against him, not they, that she filed against him, right? That those charges are false. Why they didn't lock Diamond ass up? That part don't skip me where they corrupt. Okay, they corrupt, but
these things happen in a sequence. There's an order to these things. Due process is what it's called. And like I'm saying, so this is something that happens a lot, right? People in toxic relationships, they get into these fights, right? And then one of them go down to the jailhouse and be like, hey, listen, I want to drop the charges. You feel what I'm saying? I was mad, da 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 da. Well, FAFO. I'm sorry. But this still doesn't answer what he's saying. He says they were let out. Let's continue to listen.
And she let him know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her, nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman.
That's why her ass should be in jail. And he's explaining it as if, oh well, she you know what I mean, she thought I was playing around, like as if, he's not the type of guy to play around, because we can all see this by the tattoos on his face. This is serious. You feel what I'm saying? Serious.
She did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think where he's at right now, I think he's at that girl's house. The girl he talking about, that body language, boy, I tell you right now, that there's something else. You got to watch that watch how he say this, y'all.
I was nowhere around her, nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why she did what she did to me. Did she buy you that watch and that fresh jumpsuit? Because your aunt said you was kind of loose in the head, and I'm believing auntie, but that don't mean you crazy. Now that don't mean you don't know. You know what I mean? You might have a little problem discerning right from wrong, but let's go.
Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that.
I'm having a problem with the fact that he don't know how long he's locked up in these different places.
Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on,
they need to file charges against her, brother. You need to file a suit against her. How we jump from her to the system is corrupt. She done caught you cheating. Of course, you would call me right now, Unc.
that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louis.
He said, why would you sit in jail? Because, nigga, you had a probation violation, you had stolen car charges. You ain't saying about that. You sitting there explaining away y'all little love spat in front of that dumb girl who getting ready to do time, because by this video, there's enough evidence in that video. Again, and let me say this. Let me step down for a minute, big dog. There's something called metadata, right? That when you use these phones, when you record, when you take pictures, there's a lot of information that is collected in just you walking around with that phone, us walking around with these phones in our pocket, whether you know it or not. And so what I was looking for was FBI, open up! And that never happened. So there's a lot going on with this story. Again, now his bruh, you going to jail. You going to jail for escape. Now this next part, you may be onto something. But here's the thing. When you're ass in the sling in situations like this is not the time to be, you know, ambiguous, like kind of. No, you need to tell it. You need to tell it off in full detail, HD. Yeah, that's what you need to be doing.
Have the highest incarceration rate in the world.
He said, Louisiana got the highest incarceration rate in the world. That's a lie of black people. How is that? And there's jails in Africa. How could Africa not have the highest? Like, that's not factual. But I understand your point. And I don't know why you're trying to make it here, but let's go.
It's a person. And you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on, that you did not do.
Y'all think about that now. Think about the system and whether or not, like, again, and then he had other charges that he was being held for. But the fact that this girl playing with the system, she using the system to try to settle a beef in y'all little toxic ass relationship. So you gonna suffer for it, homie. Dumbass.
Why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world.
And he sounds like he knew that before he got into a life of crime, yet he still chose to go into a life of crime. Come on, Malcolm M.
For putting black people away. Yes. At the end of the day.
I love his body language when he get ready to. He ain't completely gone. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll listen to himself or whatever. But this is what rap and hip hop does to a young mind, right?
In my younger life.
In his younger life. Is he reincarnated or something? Dude, look, he ain't no more than 30, 25. You know what I mean? But anyway, so.
I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was.
Your record says that. When people say, well, I ain't gonna lie, who gives a damn if you ain't gonna lie or not? The record says that, yeah, you was a problem child.
My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying?
That sounds like a rap lyric, y'all. That sounds like a rap lyric. Or it sounds like I'm trying to justify why I do what I do. You ain't the first person who daddy got died, killed, and you feel what I'm saying? Mama had 4 kids, and she wasn't getting no welfare or something? That story you using that, you know what I mean? Once they started getting real good welfare, that story went out the window right there, Bubba. That version of it. I had to help my mama eat, whatever. Come on, man. 4 kids, your mom was getting a stack. Or better.
But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am.
That's what jail do to you, homie. That's what jail do for you. You spend enough time in that, you will not be the same person you was. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Come on, get to the.
I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person.
People that don't know you, they know your criminal record.
So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy.
I almost fell out when he said that right there. But what he's saying is making sense though. You feel what I'm saying? So for some of my listeners that don't know who he talking about, y'all know about Trump, a lot of y'all know Lil Wayne, but he's saying Young Boy. Young Boy just got a pardon from Donald Trump here recently. That's Young Boy right there. Okay? That's Young Boy right there. Don't worry, you probably ain't never heard none of his songs, but your kids have, I promise you. Okay? And so he's saying, you know, he need Trump, anybody, Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? Help me. Because he said, that girl said he did that. Then why don't you turn the girl in? Then we'll take her instead of you. But let me give y'all a little bit of that Young Boy real fast. That's my dog right there now.
I'ma leave it with what I came here for, not what you saying. You don't want to take it there, don't go there with us now. Walk in with a styrofoam cup with penny racks off in my hands. And we ain't coming for the loose, we want it all. Smoking drugs, cause I need it. So I could be calm instead of dangerous when you see it.
I meant to do that earlier, but that's probably gonna ruin the video now. But I cut it out somehow, man. But that's Young Boy. That's Young Boy. NBA Young Boy. NBA Young Boy was just released from prison, and they had him on some crazy stuff where they was gonna be giving. He had to take some medicine or whatever, because like in the song, like he said, he needed so he can be calm instead of dangerous when you see him. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, this guy's calling on Young Boy. He's calling on Trump. He's like, man, I need help. Get me out here. Let's go.
Donald Trump, I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence.
But you got a fresh jumpsuit on, though. You couldn't get a lawyer, but you got a fresh jumpsuit on now and a nice watch. I'm just saying, you on the run, and then you got look like some foreign shoes. I couldn't get a good look at them from the, you know what I mean? Because, hey, listen, he's worth $50,000. Y'all say what y'all want. I'm trying to see if I recognize that apartment. I seen the little thing. I was on Amazon looking up where the most of those things was, you know what I mean? Because, bruh, I was about to fly a drone over like that, but I got him right here, 50,000, boy. Guess what? FBI, open up! I was on that. Now I'm telling you right now. But again, let's go. This thing still gets interesting.
While I was in Orleans Parish jail, they said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out.
And I agree with him on that part right there now, because they're saying that these guys left through this little hole, which they left a message for him too. And they should have put another O on the end of that. Too easy, LOL. And I don't believe they went through that little hole. I mean, because of the way that they exited the jail. And let me see if I can't even find that video, but you see the video is all online, where if they went up through that hole right there, it would have been like one came out, then the next one came out. You know what I mean? Because that would have been a frantic situation, and it's every man for himself. But they're saying that, you know, they went through that hole, but when on the video, it's like all of them burst out, like a big door was open and everybody ran out, like almost falling over each other with blankets and obviously paperwork. He had his paperwork with him. So maybe he is right in that he was let out, because I was just looking at it, and then they said that they cut the bars in the wall with a clippers. And now don't underestimate the ingenuity of a convict, because I've heard some things. But here we go.
Name is Antoine Massey, the guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy. How could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you.
Now that boy.
All right. St. Tammany jail here, man. St. Tammany.
That boy.
They see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart.
That boy just said something.
From the street, tattoos in my face, that Paris jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey, the guy who.
And now he's saying the guy, and because this was the guy that was arrested. This guy right here is the maintenance guy. He's accused of turning off the water in that behind that toilet where that was removed, that they allegedly escaped from. And so this guy here was arrested. And something that Massey just said is 100% true. And it you know what I mean? Like, again, his ass need to be locked back up, right? That's true. But what he's saying needs to be investigated, because what he's saying makes 100% complete sense. Like when he says, the story was that this guy said that Massey threatened him, right? And listen to what Massey, and what Massey's saying is true.
Said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy. How could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you.
And I'm sure that every deputy sheriff from here to wherever will confirm what he just said. Okay? Because if the maintenance guy is somehow wandering around the jail without supervision, you feel what I'm saying? That's a whole new thing. That's a whole thing in itself. And I'm sure, you know what I mean? So again, a lot of this stuff that, in my opinion, right? And I'm not a lawyer and I don't play one over here, but in my opinion, a lot of what Massey's saying in the beginning is bullshit. You know what I mean? They need to lock his girlfriend up, you know what I mean, for playing with the system, and they need to lock him up for being stupid. Okay. So we'll be clear on that. But again, he's saying some things now that had me like, nah, come on, this thing don't make sense. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's still one other suspect that's on the run who he is the king of lay low. I ain't even mad at him. But back to Massey.
Just let you on a till you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you, and why you didn't notify the people?
That's what I said too. Come on, man. Come on, man. You mean to tell me you just gonna let this inmate threaten you at the jail? You just gonna, you know what I mean? You just gonna throw your life away? Like, them boy, that strong? Really? And he can't even afford a lawyer? But come on, man.
The police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never.
If you had them tattoos on your face and you ain't had that record, bro, you can say that what you saying. That's. But go ahead.
I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that.
I'm sure you won't lie.
But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse discrimination. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why would I?
Tell that woman that's in front of you that she should have never filed those charges against you. And this video is not helping you or her. And text me and tell me where y'all at so I can turn y'all in and get that $50,000. Y'all this damn dumb.
In Orleans Parish, why was I even in jail?
For a stolen car, for probation, for a parole violation, for they should do a show, the inmates to say the dumbest things.
That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that
He said that's why he left the jail. And he ain't lying. Everybody in jail innocent until proven guilty.
innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove they.
Everybody in the jail innocent just like me, trying to prove they're innocent. I have to fight every night to prove my love. Come on.
Innocent, that's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking the same time.
Now, Susan Hudson may be a damn idiot, right? She may be a moron, but corrupt, I don't know. You know, so you say, the escaped convict. Run it.
And telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this. And telling St. Tammany if they can't give me.
Why you wait until so long to make this video? Why you ain't make this video the first day you got out? Again, you got the fresh jumpsuit. This is somebody that's on the run in somebody's house.
St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't see what you're saying. I see them tattoos on your face.
Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never.
And that's why he kept stressing that it's a woman that's a grown adult. They should have locked her ass up, bruh. You should file charges against her. The damn system, the system ain't corrupt. That girl corrupt.
You never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that.
That's Sterling right there, y'all.
From the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course, they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the. Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for.
That work in church, but that don't work in a court of law. That's why they keep records. I mean, that's why they keep records.
The media, I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on.
And I mean, that sounds like a good rap. Put that in a rap and then write a song, and maybe that'll get you through, homie. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is the kind of stupid shit I don't like to hear right here. You been had that. You say your baby didn't graduate. She's the girl, 18 years old. And now you trying to figure it out. Now you trying to be in the 3-year-old life. No, they need to lock your monkey ass back up, right? And you need to face them charges. You and that dumb girl you've been with now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, I know exactly what you're saying. Bullshit. Come on, bruh.
And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. There's a lot of corruption. There's juggins, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing.
Okay then, nigga, tell us what it is. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody got, boy, you know what they doing, you know what I mean? You heard about, bro. What? Give me some facts. This is your time right now to lay it out on the line right now. This is your time right now to go ahead and let the people know exactly what it is before you get back in there. You know what I'm saying?
In the state of Louisiana, this is something that need to go under a federal investigation.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. The sheriff is a moron. The mayor is a moron. That's what comes with the position when things like this happen. These people were out of jail in the street with the type of records that they got for like 8 hours before the public was even notified. So I believe him when he says they were let out. I don't agree with that stupid stuff he's talking about, but let's go.
Going on, how they having cases. Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the
Antoine Massey was in jail because that girl said you did that stuff to her, and then y'all made up. You was able to get a call through somebody else's phone, and then come on, Antoine Massey.
Woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he
grown woman, not a child, stated that
never
what?
raped her. He never beat her.
He talking about himself in the third person. I love it.
He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman went did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL.
I'm still trying to figure out why.
FBI, open up!
Why that ain't happened. I mean, come on, man. Young boy. He said he need young boy. He need Trump. He need who? Meek Mills. I don't know if you want Meek Mills. Meek Mills got Diddy problems.
And people that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump. Please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come and help.
Hey, he fresh right there. Now look at that, y'all. You know what I tell y'all? Look at that. Boy got on a rose gold watch. Got on a rose gold necklace on the run. This boy running like he part of the doggone Sinaloa cartel or something, boy. I bet that outfit trending right now on online. I hope he get a deal. Whoever outfit that is, man, that's it. Get that boy some money. Get that boy some money. He fresh right there. That's how you go on the run right there. You know what I'm telling you? Come on, boy. That's how you do it right there, son. Boy face clean. He look fresh. Huh? Got his notes down. Completely awesome, man. Come on, man. Y'all just hating right now. Is what it sounds like to me. Let's go.
But I'm saying I'm asking the world. I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that.
We need
none
to.
of that. I'm a good person. I am a.
He is a good person. He's not a graper. Okay? Forget the stolen car charges. Forget all the fact that he on parole violation. Forget all of that. Boy, see, he's a good person, man. Y'all know what time it is. Corrupt, man.
I want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let them.
He's a father that wants to be in his children's life. He's had 18 years to be in that girl that graduated yesterday. He said he had 18 years to do that. But no. But now. That's why he escaped, to tell us that. That's why he on the run. I'm with you on that, bro. I'll give you a blame on that. Who can blame you for something like that, brother? Who could blame you for something like that? It's hard out here for a pimp, man.
Now that you know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route.
Tell him, bro. And he dropping knowledge right now. Y'all listen to that. Listen, he dropping knowledge. Don't go down the route of being a street person, brothers. But when you do go on the run in style. You feel what I'm saying, bro? You feel me? Come on.
I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman went covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that need to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases?
All right, Trump, Cash Patel, y'all get in there. Y'all get y'all butt in there.
Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the wrong woman, not a child, the wrong woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her.
He said the victim stated this.
He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney.
And I agree, bro. You should not be in jail for something that you did not do. But why isn't that woman locked up? The system needs somebody. Y'all playing with the system. We need somebody. It's her ass or yours. And obviously you think it's okay for her to do that. Nah, one of y'all got to go. You need to turn her in. You need to get it together, Antoine.
Office, this woman went did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young boy, Meek Mills. People, LBL. You know what I'm saying?
People that have been through the system, bro.
Some that know is corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump. Please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all, please, to come and help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world.
Hey, and I mean, listen, the man then grew up on YB, on Lil Wayne. Y'all boy, ain't cost. Throw a little lawyer that boy away. Wayne, come on, he New Orleans, man.
I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my.
I'm feeling you, bro. Just like Shannon Sharp, just not we're not that. And now they got Zion Williamson caught up in that, man. Them girls be lying, man. Go ahead.
Children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the.
He want to be in his children's life now, right now, on the run. Help him out, Trump.
Younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route.
And he got bars for the youth.
That's what type of person I am.
Yes, we know this. We know that's the type of person you are.
Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me.
They lied. Who lied on you? They lied on you, or that girl lied on you? Come on, Massey. Tell her just because you in her house, man. Turn her in. Make her do time too.
All the guys they picked me for him to lie on.
And I'm with you on that part there now. You know, when you say my man right here lied on you, the maintenance guy, because the maintenance guy wouldn't have been able to, you wouldn't have had access to the maintenance guy. Why they pick you, you right. You got this part, you right. But you're going back to jail.
I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on?
What do you mean you saying Sterling ain't a bad guy? If Sterling lie on you like that, Sterling is a bad guy. Come on, homeboy. You picking and choosing now. Sterling is a bad guy. And you too.
It's bigger than Sterling.
Okay, now, if it's bigger than Sterling, now would be the time to reveal who else is involved in this plot.
I don't know why they picked violation of protection.
Because if Donald Trump them don't come help you, then your word won't get out. You should have did it now. Maybe he does. Let's go.
Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL.
I thought he was trolling when he did this right here, though. I really did not think he was serious. But then after I took a closer look at the tattoos on the face, I realized he is dead serious.
You know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come and help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world to, I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good
We're gonna start a give send go for you, Massey.
person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route.
Damn, he preaching already.
That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro?
Sterling must be opening that door. That's why Sterling had to lie.
It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling ever. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on a tip with me without a deputy being present.
He is right.
My name is Antoine Massey.
What's up, Antoine?
Help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish Jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne.
Uh-oh, Lil Wayne, guess what?
FBI, open up!
Lil Wayne, your mama, guess what?
FBI, open up!
That's going down, Lil Wayne. That boy said he been in Lil Wayne mama. I've been in Lil Wayne mama wedding. He been a ring bearer. He had a little light-skinned ring bearer.
Being present. My name is Antoine Massey. I'm asking for help.
Somebody go find Lil Wayne mama wedding program and see if Lil Massey, Lil Antoine been on there for real.
I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish Jail on May.
Who let you out?
The 16th or May the 15th.
Who let you out? Name them.
I think 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy. Lil
He was the ring boy, and good God.
Wayne, please help me, bro.
And that's the video right there, man. So this guy makes a plea out to Lil Wayne, young boys. I got you, Dre Sean. I'll definitely get you back on, brother. About to get it cranked back up, man. You know, we got a little get through this softball summer season here. But yeah, that is a crazy story right there out of New Orleans, man. Y'all get in the comment section, tell me what you think about Antoine Massey right there. Do you agree with him? Do you think he is innocent? He's another black man that the system is holding down? Or what do you think about this right here? Again, please get in the comment section and let me know. And for those of you who have been hanging out with me for tonight, man, I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you. Shank ya. Shank ya. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, Donaldson. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Hey. Hey, that was crazy right there, right? He's talking about Lil Wayne, like young boy. And I know young boy, I'm like, man, I just now got these charges dropped on me. Nigga, shut up. You hot, boy. You should have wrote me a letter. You know what I mean? Up in there talking about, you know, that is crazy, man. You've been following that story, Dre Sean? Yeah, but this chick right here, she's got to go. The where's she at? Let's get her up there. Yeah, this chick right here, the sheriff down there. And I think they got the same situation where nah, they wasn't. They was in the New Orleans in the city jail, man. Let's see if I can pull that up. Yeah, they was in the city jail. In the city, in the county. Well, yeah, county. I guess it's city jail, big place. Ooh, yeah, it's getting to be that time, man. After the softball practices, I'll be ready to. So that's why haven't been doing any late shoes. But yeah, Dre Sean, hit me in the morning, man, and we'll figure something out here. Because again, I got my studio set back up. Need a couple more cameras. So if you would like to donate to the podcast, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll tell you how to. I don't have the Cash App up here right now, but yeah, we definitely can take. We'll take all donations because this gear costs. We can do that, big dude. We can do that. We can do that. Definitely. Let's see. Show comments on the stage. Boom. Hey, make a comment. I want to see something. There's a new thing that they got me trying out here. Take to the stage. Live comments from viewers will appear on screen during your keep the conversation going. So yeah, just comment, Dre Sean. You can just say anything. I want to see this new feature. If it brings the comments up without me having to
Ain't got no crosses on that.
What you saying? All right, so let me change this up right here. Boom. Okay, that's gotta be bigger. Come on, man. So I see where it's coming up. The comments are coming up down here in the bottom of the screen. Will I be able to? No, they just appear here. How does that look? How does that look on this? Can't see that. I mean, I guess it'll tell me. I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Oh, I'm kind of sleepy, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna chop this up and release it, of course.